By the end of this video, we should understand what are conditions, why we need conditions, like the type of conditions like if, else if, comparison operators, and real playwright examples using conditions. So let's go over them one by one. Uh, okay, first of all, in real applications, right? Different situations require different actions. Suppose if I am able to log in, what should I do next? But what if I am not able to log in? Should I throw an error message, an exception, right? So even if we see in our real life, right? So who should be able to vote? If you are greater than 20, you should be able to vote. Else you are not able to vote. It depends from country to country, right? Different countries have different conditions. So in this way, like how these conditions we check using programming. So there is if and else situation. Okay, let's go with examples. We will create one function side by side. This will uh, help us understanding functions more, right? Check eligibility. So we are just passing the age over here. Okay, and function check eligibility. Yes, and then okay. So age is passed from here, and then we will write if age. We will just for now consider that if age is greater than or equal to 18, means if a person is 18 years of age or older than 18, he should be able to vote, right? Okay, here it's picking the age. Oh yes, to provide conditions over here we need round brackets. That's why it was showing an error. Okay, and then we will just log you can vote or eligible to vote, it's up to you. And what if age is less than 18, right? It will cover both greater than or equal to 18, right? Else we will simply write over here console.log you are not eligible to vote. Just save it. And here you can call the function as we learned earlier, check eligibility. And first of all, I will pass the age as 20 and the output should be that you can vote. And second time, I am reusing the same function and passing 12 or 16 and it should say that you are not eligible to vote. Okay, so run the code. If you see over here, okay, for the first one, it's showing you are eligible to vote. And second time it's showing you are not eligible to vote because age is 16, which is less than 18. So other than this, like we can cover up one more example. For example, let's take the example of marks, right? Let marks is equals to anything you can pass 70, 78, 7, it's up to you. Okay, then we will write one more function which will check the grade for us, right? Every time we pass on the marks, it will check the grade and tell you like what's your grade, right? So very first condition, what if marks are greater than or equal to 80? What should be the output? We will say that your grade is equal to A, right? We will just print console.log A grade, right? And else if okay, there are now more than one condition. Here we just had one condition. If age is greater than or equal to 18, you can vote, but if less than 18, you cannot vote. But marks, we have different conditions, right? What if marks are greater than 60 and less than 80? So what we will do? Else if marks are greater than or equal to 60 and means it will check both things, right? And marks are less than 80. So there is a bracket it's falling in, right? So less than equal to. Then what would be the grade? It will just print the grade as B. You can keep it anything. We are just trying to understand the if else loop here. And if the condition couldn't go through both of these, right? Then we will go with one more condition. Else if marks are greater than 40, right? And marks are less than 60, right? What it will print is we will print console.log grade C, right? Else, simply it will go, if what if marks are less than 40, it will automatically cover else all the things, right? Whatever combinations are pending. We will just print you failed. See, we are covering greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, all the conditions over here. Okay, now we will just call out this function check grade, right? What if marks are 20? It means you failed. It should print you failed. We will just save it and run it. Oh, it's showing me error. Let's see what happened. Where it's okay, we can understand. We will check the error. Okay, if else if marks, right? Here we are facing some issue, right? Let's see. Marks is not defined. Okay, so this is marks, right? Okay, there is a spelling mistake. So in this way, you can check the error and get to know like what is the issue we are getting. Okay, save it and then rerun it. You failed for the first one. What if marks are 40? Let's check all the combinations. Is it doing the right thing? Okay, grade C. Yeah, right. If it's 45, right, it falls under this bracket. What if it's 90? We should see the grade as A. Run code. A grade, right? So it's working fine. So we have covered less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. Okay, there are two more conditions. Console dot log. Okay. Okay. We are checking if 5 is equal to. Okay. What we can do is let's create one variable. Let A is equals to 5. Okay. If here we are checking if A, okay, A, is it equal to 5? It means what it will print. It means this condition is true. It should print true. And if I am writing console.log is A equal to 8, this one should print as false, right? Because the conditions is not matching. See, for the first one it's showing true and second one it's showing false. And then there is one more condition which is strict comparison. Here it is just checking that the value is matching. It is not checking the data type. Even if here I write console.log is equal to I pass 5 as a string, it will still print me a true value, right? Here it's not checking the data type. See, it's still printing true. But what if I want to check a strict comparison? It should even check like both both numbers, like 5 is a number, but this 5 is a string. So here it will first check the data type and then it will compare the value. This one should print me false. So the last one is, this one is false, right? So here we are doing the strict comparison. It's all first of all checking the data type and then it's checking the value. Okay, now how these conditions helps us in Playwright. So suppose a user is logged in, right? He's already logged in. We need not log in again. We will just check, okay, is user logged in? So is logged in, we will check okay, we are just declaring log in equal to, right? Okay, let's declare using let is logged in true. We now know that user is already logged in. It will just check if he is logged in. Let's do this operation. Let's open dashboard. Let's do anything, right? What if user is not logged in? Okay, we will again call the function login over here, right? We will first of all log in and then we will go with the next operations. That's why we need these conditions in Playwright. So in Playwright, automation conditions are commonly used for like validation checks, like we are doing over here, login verification, error handling, dynamic UI behavior, conditional test execution. Sometimes we need to write conditions as per the test data. So a very common beginner mistake is equal to equal and that strict equal, like assignment and comparison, which we have already seen. This is assignment, this is equal to, and this is strict equal to. Okay. So today we learned if, else if, comparison operators, equal to, strict, like equal and strict comparison, and then conditions in Playwright. In the next video, we will learn another very important JavaScript concept used heavily in automation, which is loops.